Bradley, and today I just want to show you a thing or two. I was doing a PMI inspection on this Winnebago right here for work, and I come across a little thing here. See all this wetness up top here, all around. This is hydraulic fluid. This hydraulic fluid here comes from these pumps and all these solenoids, and it helps trigger the slide to come in and out, and the back slide there to come in and out, and it's leaking. Also here I found coolant reservoir was empty. You got to pull this breather here off to get to the radiator cap behind it to make sure that we've got fluid in our reservoir. Here's where you check your transmission fluid. Here's where you check your engine oil. It is actually due for an oil change, so here in just a few minutes I'll be pulling it apart, doing an oil change on it. Here's our brake master cylinder. Pull both lids, checked inside. You're full of brake fluid. Going all around. Over here we got our power steering fluid. Shows here according to this stick that we're full. Here it looks like we've got a looks like it would be a transmission fluid compressor of some kind. Not too familiar with this make and model vehicle, but fluid level's good. I'm gonna pop the lid here, make sure it's clean. Okay, fluid's full, clean. We're good to go there. No sign of any leakage here around the front. So now we're going to crawl up and underneath. Oh, that's a hot creeper. That's a hot creeper. Alright, so as I was underneath, this is what made me notice the hydraulic leak. This is obvious hydraulic transmission fluid. It's got the red tint to it. It's got the smell. There's fluid everywhere. This is actually just failed for this compressor. But we're going to move further. There's your drain pan, your oil pan, drain plug. Change the oil out here in just a minute. This red filter here, that's the transmission fluid for your pan, transmission pan and fluid. Shift linkage is a little dirty, but it's all tight, good to go. Under here we got another hydraulic pump of sorts. Looks like maybe a extra brake booster coming from the front, going to the back. Checked all the U-joints. We'll come back in a minute and I'm going to grease them up. I've come through, shook all my bushings, made sure everything was tight. Check my U-joints here. I'll come back and I'll grease that up in a minute, but all my pins are there. Got no play. Same thing here. I have no play. Come back and I'll grease it in a minute. So on and so forth all the way down here to the rear end. This one actually has the slide on it with a grease fitting here. You'll have to grease it up here. And then your U-joint also has grease fitting. U-joints are good and tight. All the way down to the rear end, they're good and tight. Got my evap canister down there. I've done put my hands on it already. I'll show you again for the video purposes. No busted hoses. Everything seems fine. We don't have any codes for evap leaks or anything like that. U-joint's good and tight. We'll have to come down here and grease these up, and looks like it's got rear disc pads. So rear pads, rear disc pads. So take a look in here. Just want you guys to see those pads are real thick. I don't know how well you can see over the video. My flashlight's starting to go dead here, but looks like our strut mounts are, strut mounts are starting to get good and worn out. Probably have those replaced. Maybe not today, but we'll talk to the customer and see what he wants. I'd recommend replacing those as soon as possible. Alright, as far as chassis goes,
What are you doing?
This is everything up to here. My name's Bradley, and I just showed you the basics of a PMI. Thank you.